Yes, my dear friend, very welcome to this very special edition. Yeah, wherever you are around the globe, I'm excited you are part of this channel and I'm glad to come your way with this special edition. Quickly, to some news that are coming up this day. It is exciting. Wednesday, midweek, and I have a lot here to discuss with you. Just stay glued to your handset or whatever, or your television or wherever you're watching me, whatever equipment you're using to watch this video. Dear friend, I just want you to do one thing for me. Like the video, share the video, and let me hear from you in the comment section. Right now, I am Maatsen. Maatsen has been speaking. Remember, he's now on loan with Dortmund. And he's been doing extremely well as a left back. We knew him as a left back, and we were not utilizing him. Poch was actually not utilizing him. Sometimes he made him to play up front. Instead of left back, sometimes he plays as left winger. And finally, we loaned him to Dortmund. Yeah, with an option to buy. And he's been doing quite well with Dortmund. Tonight, I think Dortmund have a Champions League game to play with PSV. But whatever it is, he's been speaking to the press. And one thing that he said, I want to bring to your notice, or two. He said, my plan was to stay at Chelsea. I've done my loan spells. I thought I was ready to compete for the big clubs. But sometimes football works like this. I didn't get a lot of opportunities. In Chelsea, he didn't get the opportunities that he needed. He didn't get it. Dear friend, this is what Maatsen had to say. He did not get the opportunities. Even though he was desirous to play for a big club like Chelsea, he did not get the opportunities that he deserved. Dear friend, is that really fair? Now, we're being told that Chelsea are in the market looking for a young left back. Which young left back are we going to be buying right now that can be better off than Maatsen is? Listen, Chelsea sold Lewis Hall and loaned out Maatsen, who is open to a permanent exit. Now they are targeting a young left back in summer. Is that okay? Lewis Hall is a left back. Maatsen is a left back. Lewis Hall is with Newcastle. Right? Maatsen is with Dortmund. Now we are in the market looking for another left back. What? Are we okay? Our sporting directors, are they okay? What is it that they are looking for in a left back that these two don't have? Dear friend, what is it that these two don't have? Well, before I continue, I want you to watch this short video on your screen. Just watch this short video on your screen. Mudryk scoring that beautiful goal. Watch it. The young man on your screen is Mudryk scoring that beautiful goal. That is Mudryk there for you, dear friend. You can see him there, Mudryk. Now, he's not been given enough time to play. He will come in now, he will score a goal. The next game we will not see him. He scored a goal, the next week we will not see him in the game. I'm not too sure what our coach really wants from the young man. If you are not giving the player the time that he needs on the pitch of play, how do you expect him to develop? How do you expect him to be consistent? He comes in, he will score a goal tonight, the next game he will not be involved. It's been just like that in the past how many months with Mudryk? Now that we have realized that he can even play the number 10 role, number 8, number 10 role. He's doing that brilliantly, scoring at least the last two games that he played in that number 10 role, we saw the impact he made. Right now, we notice also that Nicolas Jackson is best on the left flank. Yes, the goal he scored, you saw it, the run from Nicolas Jackson on that left flank. He's best there. Instead of being at the center of the field, Jackson is also equally good at the left flank. Mudryk is very good. We saw the kind of runs he's making on that number 10 role. It is true, we like Conor Gallagher. We like him, but not the system we play. If we want to be effective, then we need to make sure we get the right player at the right position. If Mudryk is not well fitted at that left flank, even though he's a left winger, why not we give him a chance where he's doing quite well? There are many players who started as midfielder, they end up being defenders. Trevor Chalobah was playing midfield. He was converted to a defender. Now he's good in defense. He himself, he said it boldly. So why then are we limiting our players and we are conceding so much goals? And when we create so much but we don't score so much. If we had not brought Mudryk into the game and if he had not shifted his position, whether it was tactical tweak by the coach in that time of the game, at that particular time of the game, if it's not an instruction from the coach, maybe just the player himself making the move to that position. Because I don't believe it was the coach instruction. Because if it's the coach instruction, Conor Gallagher would be taken out of the game. Gallagher was still in the game. We saw Gallagher who wanted to shoot from that position before he was being blocked by some other player. Then Mudryk now rushed and took the ball out from his feet and passed the ball in between. Similar thing, I saw a video clearly. I don't know if I can play that video for you one of these days. Similar thing Eden Hazard did and scored a brilliant goal some time back. Eden Hazard. The ability of Mudryk to take the ball, to take defenders on with the ball on his feet, even beating a goalkeeper from that angle and scoring should send a strong signal to Pochettino. In our next game against Leeds United, dear friend, I will expect Mudryk to start that game. I will expect him to start from the same angle. Dear friend, I will expect Mudryk to start from the same angle. Well, to some other news before I let you go this very afternoon or this evening here, because I'll be back with more exclusive for you before you go to bed. To some other news before I let you go this evening, a source close to one of the Man United players has claimed Mason Mount's move to the club was not for football reasons. United staff said Mount was sensitive about his Chelsea departure. Hence, the unwillingness to speak beyond their own channels. Do you get that? A source close to one of the Manchester United players has claimed Mason Mount's move to the club was not for football reasons. United staff said Mount was sensitive about his Chelsea departure. Yes, that we know. He is a young chap that grew up from 8 years in Chelsea. Is it 8 or 6 years? But contract issues like we're having right now with Conor Gallagher, contract issues before the sale of the club delayed everything. He leaving Chelsea. In fact, John Terry said it, that we will have to wait and hear the player's side of the story. So going to Man United, it was a very sensitive issue to the player. And that is why arriving at Manchester United, he didn't want to talk so much about his move. He didn't want to say so much about his move, dear friend. You could see how emotional that would have been for him. We Chelsea fans, we were angry actually. I was one of those. We were angry about the move. But if you want to think about from the human aspect, you understand. When the club was not willing to negotiate, and he as a player, he also wants to play football. Dear friend, on that note, let me leave you. Have a good evening because I still have a great and exclusives coming up next in the next few hours. I will see you in the next one. How you see me, dear friend? Shalom and peace.